To virtually any country in the world apart from the States, I think, we've all got nationalised corporations of some kind. But obviously the standout one is Norway. I say that because it's a comparative size to Scotland, and it's probably the richest country in the world.
The government set about dividing up the sea into blocks and selling off the national sea to international companies such as BP and Shell and ExxonMobil, which is based in the US, and selling off to them the rights of drilling in the North Sea for oil and gas.
So companies, they'll bid for certain blocks, and then the licenses are awarded by the government, and sometimes there'll be certain commitments with those licenses. So you have to do X number of wells by a certain point, and then, thereafter you have to come up with a development plans of how you're going to what you're going to do with the licenses. So it's a fairly straightforward process. I think, people absolutely are very concerned about climate change, as we are as a sector. But if we kind of knee-jerk one way or the other, I think what will happen is we will see people losing their jobs. We will see communities being left behind. And that's not what we think we should be working towards as a sector. And that's certainly not, our aim with the roadmap that we put in place, and now with the North Sea Transition Deal that we've negotiated with the government.
In 2021, the government and the oil industry set up the North Sea Transition Deal, which was basically driven by two fundamental pressures: falling oil prices and rising public concern about